to the next instalment of the hidden code. If you haven't seen it, I suggest you go back and have a look at it. I'll go back over this quickly. 12 letters of the alphabet, permutations of the number 6. They can be used to write words perhaps or whatever, but they also have a secret implication. You can have a look at that yourself. I'm not going to go back over that. If you want to see it, then just go over the previous video. I'm going to go into it as some more hidden meanings now. The alphabet alpha is Greek for the first, and bet is Yiddish for house. So put together with A to Z, and you've got Z to A is opposite, or in this case it turns it into an SA. It actually means the first solar house. Now, Elizabeth can also be broken down into 3 parts using the Tsar in the centre, and broken down into Hebrew, which the Saxe-Coburgs are actually of the Ashkenazi bloodline, which is Hebrew. Eli means high ascended, Tsar has no translation, and Beth means house, just like Bet does, B-E-T. They both mean house. So the word Elizabeth actually translates as high ascended Tsar house, and the alphabet can translate as the first Tsar house. Now, going deeper into it, let's have a look at the word Elizabeth. Again now, there's 3 main houses of God according to this text that I saw, this old text. House David, House Elizabeth, and House Ziba, the 3 main houses of God. What I did notice is inside the name Elizabeth, if you just, that one goes that way, 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 following this pattern, and you get Ziba. You get El, Ziba, which is Spanish for the, El, or when it's the other way round, Le is French for the word the, and the last 3 letters, ETH, are parts of the word the. It's an anagram of the English for the word the, should I say. So with that in mind, I looked at the names of Spain, France and England. Now, the real name of Spain is España, the real name of France is Française, and the name of Britain is Bretagne. Okay, so using these precepts, I found that using an alternate application cipher, where if you see on the first one, you see where the H is also a 2 but on its side and mirrored, giving us an indication of how this is supposed to be used. So the N in this situation is the Z, you've got the I, the P becomes the B, you've got the A, and then you've got the S. And the 2 that are left over is the E, which is an upside down 6 as you can see, and an A, which is also a permutation of 6. So España is zebras, and then 6, 6. With the Française, we got the M becomes a Z, the I, the F becomes the B, and then the A, then the R, and then the S, and that leaves over C and A. Then you've got Bretagne, which is Z, the N becomes the Z, the I, the B, the A, and the R, leaving over the T and the I. So what we have left over is 6, 6, C, A plus I. Now the I is also the same as the I, exactly the same sound, and that's how they use this this thing. Something is identical or similar used in a different method. That's just kind of how it works. Now if you put the A and the I together, you get the Freemason symbol. Yeah, 6, 6, CA plus I. Here we have zebras, here we have zebras, and here we have zebra. All the same sound. So It's a bit crazy. That looks to be the key. It's telling you that L Spanish, L French, and ETH is an anagram of the word the in English. And there we have Spanish, French, English, and it equals CA plus I, or another translation would be the A would be a 6, so you'd have 666. The C would be a degree, so it's 666 degree plus I. Now, here we have the word zebra and the key in the middle. The key looks to be on its side. Sometimes it's like that, sometimes it's like that, but essentially it's all just the same. Now here we have zebra, and we have Z plus Z, gives us this symbol, Z plus Z. A plus A gives us this, A that way, A that way. This is a 6,000-year-old Sumerian symbol. Excuse me. The B equals 6, and the degree is the I. Now when we apply the key to the word Giza, and using the alternate application cipher, we have Z, obviously they're exactly the same, that's exactly the same, that is from the same family, so it's interchangeable, and then we have that. So Giza is actually a coded way of saying zebra. These were the guys who were the heads of the Persians, the Egyptians, the Assyrians. Let's have a look at something else. Right, so they generally use the principles of vortex mathematics. So if you see here, there's a vortex math glyph that's called the fingerprint of God, and they use this to basically rip off the skin of the universe, have a look, see what's going on underneath, the exchange of energy and whatnot. And the principles of this glyph is 3, 6 and 9, and those are the governing principles. So 3 covers 1 and 2, 6 covers 5 and 4, and 9 covers 7 and 8, sorry. So when we compare this to the Freemason symbol, the sextant with a set square underneath, they are very, very similar. The G in the centre, see in lowercase, the G is an upside down 6. We also have another Freemason symbol, which is the A and the I in the middle. Just showing that if you were to say draw a line across there and across there, you would get this, and we recognise that, the basis of that symbol anyway. And then we have the 6,000-year-old Sumerian symbol. You can look it up, it's out there. It's carved into stone walls and whatever. And basically this faction uses the guiding principles of vortex mathematics in anything they do. And our life is governed by it. You know, so like 60 seconds to a minute. 6 plus 0 is 6. 60 minutes to an hour. 6 plus 0 is 6. And whatever happens, it would always return to 3, 6 and 9. But these are intrinsically linked with the symbology of this faction. Just going to show you, like here, so say 6 times 6 is Freemason, gives us the 6 sixes, so 6 times 6 is 36. If you do 3 plus 6, that equals 9. Or if you just say 3 times 6 is 18, 1 plus 8 equals 9. Or you just say 3 sixes is in 666. Now what I found interesting here is with the CIA, C is Roman numerals for 100, I is 1, and the A is the representation of a 6. So really what you have is 116. So you apply the key to that, and then adhering to the mirror inference, I guess you call it, and what you get is 9/11. I think we all know about the conspiracy theories there and what took place, and if you don't, I suggest you look it up. There are some very good videos out there of YouTube, and took a lot of them off since it's been taken over by Google. censorship of free speech, but this is probably going to get taken down at some point soon as well. So there we have it. It's just a little thing there. Now I'm going to show you something else quickly. I can't even put this into any degree of context just yet. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to put it into context. I won't do that just yet, actually. If we have a look at that quickly, look. AD, B, C. So A is the lowercase is a 6, D the lowercase is a 6, B the lowercase is a 6, and the C is the degree. So together it makes 666 degree. Oh, that's a point. I might look at that. See if I can find it actually. Oh, God, it's really sorry about this. It's really hard doing it with that. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. Sorry, just a second. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself actually. This one. Jesus Christ. Oh, I desperately need a cameraman. See, here we have East India Trading Company is a anagram of 66 degree Roman captainy seating. Norman, Romans, R-O-M-A-N, and then the Z, the M becomes the Z. Monarchy, M is R-O-M-A-N-Y. Manor, Roman, R-O-M-A-N. So that's the same thing. There we go, Romanov family of the Roman family. It's all intrinsically linked, but I think I shall have to leave it there for a second. I don't think we're ready to see that yet. Oh, that's a shame. This is so. Oh, there we go. When we apply the key to say, angels will guide you. So, L-E-G-S. So legs will guide you. Saxons, sons. It's intrinsic connection, where it's we're made to believe there's all these different factions that are doing this thing across the history, and they're coming out, they're taking over, and they're all these different people, when in fact they're not. They're all the same. They're all the same faction. Sorry, it's incredibly hard to do all this just with holding the phone at the same time. See, here we have exactly the same pattern on both these. Now, NASA was founded by von Braun, who was a Nazi scientist brought over during Operation Paperclip at the Second World War, where 2,000 Nazi scientists were put into basically government to a degree, to run certain sections of it sort of scientifically. See, you've got the Z, and then the S becomes the two parts there, and the A, and the other A, upside down A. See, so it's up, down, left, right. Then you see at the top we have, that's turned to its side, we have Tsars. Same with that one, would be Tsars. The A and the I that are left over, I've already showed you, makes that symbol there. But if you have a look, both of them adhere to exactly the same pattern and provide almost exactly the same response results. NASA, Nazi. Temper flags. You didn't know the temper of the first ones to use skull and crossbones. You apply them together, you get a very similar pattern. Well, sorry, should I say familiar. I'm going to leave it there for now anyway. Right, hopefully you'll check this out and have a look at the next one.